My gosh. Someone is... Okay. No soundproofing on these walls.
Cursed luck.
Who's this guy?
Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
Oh my god.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah!
Well, why are you here then?
We have a secret mission for you.
How do it, like... 50-50 on that, and I lose reputation.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger? The League of Lords fella?
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
I'll just say I'll do it. Like,
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
All right. Am I playing Godwin? No.
Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have
We're
a
in
feeling
jail.
These walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen, Henry, I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Oh, sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks.
It's fine.
So, what were
Only
you getting
in-
up to the whole time anyway?
Only in jail twice because of you.
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God!
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Rat-Eye. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
About time.
Wow.
Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You! Come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What?
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Oh.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you.
Hans! But you can't! Hans,
Oh.
don't worry, I'll fix it!
Move in!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble!
Well, this isn't good.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman, he was poaching, so he'll swing.
Well, this isn't good.
You can't do that.
We damn well can, Sonny. That's the law here. 12 more tolls of the bell and well, it'll all be over.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rat-Eye. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
I meant to say that Hans was a noble. I slipped. My finger slipped, and I hit the other one.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail.
I mean, yeah.
When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it.
That would be unfortunate. I have some valuable things. Alright, I'm just gonna go to work. I don't need to know any more of this.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so I gotta go to the chapel. And I want to find the captain of their guard. So I can kind of... Am I at Trotsky? I am at Trotsky. Okay. I gotta get to Captain Thomas, is what I was saying. Okay. Maybe I should do the charcoal first, though. Hold up. Okay. I guess we should... Yeah, I was just about to get on it, man. I'm sorry. One sec. Yeah, let me get these sacks to where they need to go. Are we going in here with them, probably? For whom the bell tolls is the name of this quest. Hans is supposed to get hung, I guess is the proper term. And we gotta do something about that. We gotta find the commander of the guard who is injured. Where am I going with this sack? Haul the sacks to the charcoal shed. Oh. It's Wojtek.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Don't let him see me. Don't let him see me.
She might take offense.
I wasn't talking about that. I suppose it's worse than it was, but you make the end
The guy whose night I ruined at the wedding with all the women. Maybe I should talk to him. Maybe he can help. Maybe he'll show sympathy even though he started the fight. I don't know why he would show sympathy. I'm assuming he won't. He'll probably laugh at me. More realistically. Well, there's 1 out of 3. Let's just investigate the area. How close am I to Thomas? Thomas is out here. I have to get inside the chapel. How do I get inside here? I can maybe talk to this guy.
Clear off.
Nope, he's not gonna let me in here. I could maybe wait till like nighttime.
It was nice.
Let's just talk to him.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Oh, he's also a prisoner.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off?
Interrupting him again.
I wouldn't want to repeat of our last disagreement.
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda and I'll be right with you.
Oh, come on.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
He's trying to talk her up. Do I call him out on it? I just feel like I should leave. Say what, uncle? Yeah, I'm gonna ruin it.
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Orsina the blacksmith.
I'm serving time.
No.
Just like
I'm
him.
not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye. We got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
I'm not.
That's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
Oh yeah, okay. Haul those sacks, buddy. I'll go grab another sack too. I guess I'll be doing this after all.
Greetings, friend. Well, good day.
Yeah, I didn't think you were talking to me. Now I'm a little concerned I'm gonna have to like fight off Wojtek in prison. He's gonna try and like shiv me or something. Can smell it happening. Just kidding, I don't know what's gonna happen. But clearly we aren't friends, you know. Here he comes. Here he comes with that stupid hat of his. You stink. Alright. Can I make friends with that guy? Hold up. Yeah.
I'm Henry.
My name's Fotava.
Okay.
What are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I tried to rob a house near Tahov. I was sleeping in the woods for a week and I wanted to get at least a slice of bread. Only instead of bread, I found a pitcher of mead.
He's not. That's not too
I
bad.
says to
He's
hell
not
with
a
it,
murderer.
I wore the whole lot down my neck. Then I see the farmer has a nice comfy bed with an eider-down quilt. So I had a nap. I slept like a baby. And if the bailiff hadn't come for me, I'd be sleeping there still.
I'm not gonna insult him like that. I don't want to get on his bad side.
Do you know how I can slip inside the maiden?
Aye, friend. That's what every fella would like to know.
No, not.
What?
No.
Oh, no, I mean the maiden tower. I need something there.
You're a barrel of laughs, eh? Well, I hear there's a nice chapel at the top. But I don't know my way round here much. But if you hang around here long enough and make yourself useful, you can get to all sorts of places. Once in Sternberg, I even got to the Lord's privy, which I was supposed to clean.
I doubt you'd find much of value in a privy, eh?
As it happens, I found a nice book there. Of course, I can't read, but there was some pretty fun pictures in it.
This guy's not very useful. Maybe he has lockpicks.
It seems to me you know a thing or two about... well, a thing or two.
Does it show that much? Well, I'm not much of a one for making an honest living. Never was, actually. What do you need?
I need to get inside the castle, and it's likely I'll encounter some obstacles on the way.
Like locks, eh? I'll give you a piece of advice for nothing. I've kept myself alive stealing crusts of bread from commoners. If you want to rob the nobility, you might as well take a noose along with you for your own neck.
I'm not planning to steal anything. I just need to talk to someone.
Well, that sounds pretty odd, but you're in luck. There's a certain groom at the castle. Kabat, they call him. We did a job together near Yichin. He pretends he don't know me, but I remember him. He might have something for you.
Kabat? All right. I'll try asking him. And what can they do to you?
What do I know? I've spent some time in the stocks. That wasn't too bad. It's worse in some places, and now I'll be hauling here for a while. And then I reckon they'll kick my ass out of the gate.
Sounds to me like it's not the first time for you.
My neck has graced half the stocks in Bohemia, and one or two in Moravia too. The worst are the new ones. They've still got splinters sticking out of them, and that ain't pleasant. Once in Rumburg, they had brand new pine stocks. That was fucking awful.
All right. Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
not
going.
gonna say the last part.
Sure.
He gave me some good information. Kabat, I gotta find a guy named Kabat. Oh, right here.
I heard some interesting things about you.
Oh, yeah? Look here. The last fellow who said that to me ended badly, so think twice before talking.
Take it easy. No need to lose your temper. I'm looking for something. Something that would, so to speak, open doors for me.
I see. That Votava told you about me, eh? I knew he'd be trouble as soon as he turned up here. But I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
How much?
Let's see what you've got.
Let's see how much he wants for them. Lockpicks. 13 a piece? How much do I even have? I have nothing right now. I have absolutely nothing right now. So I'm going to have to do a favor for him, I guess.
Oh well, what can you do?
What about those locks?
Shh! Not so loud. So, as I...
Let me just... Yeah.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering... I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
I feel like he's getting me to steal something that doesn't belong to him. That's kind of the impression I'm getting. All right, let's carry this last bag of coal up there and see what happens once I finish this job. They'll probably just give me a different job to do. Do I have to do all of this before morning? Like, can I... Oh no. Oh no. Can I lose Hans? Is that part of the story? I guess they did send Godwin to come check on things. Or to come, like, investigate things.
Ooh, that's that.
Alright, talk to the blacksmith. Maybe the blacksmith can get me inside?
God be with you.
Good to see you, friend.
Hey,
I
vagabond.
was wondering
If you're done
you'd
hauling,
lend me
get
your
over
book.
here.
I was on my way.
So Wintergreen.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
I don't have a bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any.
Let me...
If you really don't have anything for me, I'll just idle around then.
That'd suit you, eh? None of that. Only, what to do with it?
Okay.
I've only got work in the forge, and that's a craft, an art, you could say.
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right.
Okay.
How many should I make?
That's enough
How
yapping.
many legs does a horse have?
Okay, 4. I'm not gonna say the other thing. Once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village. No. Okay.
4.
Not saying that.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
Oh my.
All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go.
Fantastic.
And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go.
I can't really say I care if I make him look bad. Now that I have permission to pass this guard, I might be able to go see Thomas. I'm allowed to pass. Okay. Okay. What can I do now? There's a cook. There's Yarrick.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I
There's
don't
a
think
soldier.
There's much there, though.
And the okay, the bathhouse owner.
What would you like this morning?
Can she help
Show me your wares.
in any way?
Why
No,
are you
probably
wasting
no.
my time if you don't want anything?
Okay. Sorry, it's my fault. How close am I? So I gotta go through here. Through these doors. Will they let me go through here? There's a guard right behind me, so... There's guards everywhere. I'm gonna wait till this guard starts going up the stairs. No one saw anything. No one saw anything. I'm sneaking. I'm sneaking. Going straight to Thomas. Going straight to Thomas. I don't need to make no horseshoes. Oh no. Oh no. And I can't. Can I go over here? No, I'm not gonna be able to fit through. How do I get past this guy? How do I get past this guy? Oh no. I'm caught. It's over.
What? I closed that door. Why is it open?
Just hide, just hide, just hide, just hide, just hide, just hide.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Just hide. Close the door. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Who could have opened it?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's not important.
What's that sound? You're not permitted to be here.
Stop! 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 Let me go talk to Thomas. Is he up here even? I don't even know if he's up here.
I said surrender.
Yep. Okay.
Easy. I surrender.
Yep, take me out.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't. You'll pay up and show me.
We can come to an agreement.
Can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What's secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this.
Oh no.
Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out.
Oh no.
Then all of a sudden,
oh no.
I look around and realise I have no idea where I am.
This is not going to
Girls are
work.
nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
Haha, that's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime.
No way.
Can't we just let this one slide?
All right then.
It worked.
I'll
It worked.
turn a blind eye.
Let me
just
leave.
This once. That's that. You're not permitted to be here.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave.
Up.
I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. Let me leave. Let me leave. All is fine.
Now you'll see the crime doesn't pay.
Mercy! I surrender!
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that. For now, you'll pay a fine.
Look, can you keep a secret?
Let me try again.
What are you talking about? What's secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you?
It's like this.
No.
They're
He's,
really
he's
good
saying
at
the
it.
same thing.
Well, this at high, and all of us. That girl made. Oh,
You're.
It worked. I can leave. Oh my god, I talked my way out of it. He only slapped me a couple times with his axe. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, maybe I should just keep blacksmithing. Just do the sword, do the whatever I need. The horseshoe.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Just do the smithing. Just do the jobs. Work your way up. Hopefully this lets me get deeper into the castle eventually. Let's make it white hot. Take that to the anvil.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
The second toll for Hans.
The second toll already? I guess I have been messing around.
That damn wretch.
Well, maybe I just went the wrong way. Maybe there was another door down below. Let me rotate it. Please.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
How much more?
Oh, this is useless. It's cold. Oh, finally.
There we go. Okay. Good. Quench that horseshoe.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
This lady's been complaining the whole time about the fool of a blacksmith. Where am I supposed to go to find this guy?
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables. Big grouch.
He's a
Just
grouch.
between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
Right, you're very pleasant to
Can't
be
wait.
around. You're so right. Let me wash up a little bit.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
I don't think I'll get a reward.
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse here, but even so.
I'll be
Okay.
going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into it.
Right. Yeah, no one's treating me very well here. No friends. No friends in this prison. I can go over here and maybe try and find that rosary that he was talking about really quick. No, like I'm not trying to do the thief way. I'm not like it didn't work out. Can I talk to
God
you?
be with you. What would you like?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No. Blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I'll just help him. I'm not gonna make any gripes about Hans being innocent.
I could help you with that.
You could. Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
It's giving me access to an axe. But, again, I don't think it's a good idea to try anything. This is a private area. Two groschen. I'll take that. He's just doing his thing. Okay. Someone's
Sharp as a razor.
suspicious of me again. Okay. Sharp as a razor, Henry says.
You're in need of money, friend.
True enough.
Oh. They're curious about the door.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
Would the execution be postponed?
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks.
Eh.
Can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah. But even more today.
Not a
Anna
happy
the
fella.
laundress said
He
he's
threw
got
poop on us.
bellyache.
Not on me.
Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've had enough. Do you
Would
know how I
happen
can
to know
get?
how I can get into the Maiden?
How I
And
can
what
get in
would
there?
you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyak that wanted into the castle too, but for a damn different reason.
What was? I don't think he succeeded.
What was Binyak after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See,
Okay.
there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves.
No way.
And from there, you can get to the dungeons and then into the Maiden.
Well,
No way.
He sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyak would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed.
Yeah, that doesn't
I'll
sound
be going.
pleasant.
I've got to get back to work too. Farewell.
Okay. Okay, so there's always that option if it starts to look a little risky. Is that all I had to do? Where's the well? Let's talk to this guy.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Oh, no.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place.
Oh, no.
Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer.
No one's gonna believe me, like, on the account of I have to talk to him in the message, like the mission that we're on. Hans and I are on.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alea jactan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. No one wants to play with me, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
Let's play for the
I
rosary.
heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat, although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice? I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend.
This isn't
but if you
good.
should change your mind, I'll be glad to play.
I gotta find that well. I think I gotta find that well. That's kind of the call here.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's arms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
Oh my gosh, Nicodemus has the rosary.
I heard that priest of yours has the rosary.
Nicodemus?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I heard he won it from Kabat at dice.
Kabat was in on it.
That sounds like him all right. Booze and dice. And consorting with that thief Cabot too.
Well, I suppose he should give it back, right?
He certainly should.
It's awful what some people are capable of.
God's truth.
And you're not
But you
going to
did the
do
right
anything?
thing.
Okay.
Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye. Come with me.
Let's go.
I'll take you up to the chapel.
Let's go.
Usually it ain't open to, well, folk of your station.
I understand. I'd be glad to go and pray for Thomas.
Yes,
Sawbones
yes.
was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs.
Who
The
cares
wounded are
about
supposed to lie as close to the chapel as
the
possible.
thief?
Everyone knows
Who
that.
cares about the
Years ago, I
drunk
heard from a
priest?
man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg
Yes.
during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the
Fourth
trumpet,
bell.
on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own two eyes on the road.
Oh my,
to
he's
Krakow
teleporting.
when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they
He's
took
magic.
the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the Maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about how Thomas got hurt. However, I almost got up here by myself. It's your fault I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Maybe not your fault specifically, but the guard who was here before. I was almost up here. Who cares about the priest? Who cares about the thief stable guy? This is great. This is great. The guards can figure out the rosary situation. Good. Good. This worked out very nicely, and it's not even like the 5th bell. The 4th bell just rung. I did this quicker than I thought, and I don't have to like break my legs jumping down the well. This is fantastic. Oh my god. You brought a sick dying man all the way up here? This is nuts. They carried him all the way up here. Is this blood? No. What is it? Bird poo? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe bird poo. That would make sense all the way up here. Oh my god. It is up here, up here. Look at that view! Oh my god! That's gorgeous. That's pretty sweet. I like how the game actually lets you, like, put your hands on the side and, like, look out. I'll go in there in a sec. I want to see if I can look out here. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, alright. Let's talk to... We gotta keep going up here.
So I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then.
Watch out on the,
Stay strong.
On the right, Yannick.
I can pray with him. He's having nightmares.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
It's a matter of life and death.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only one who can testify to what happened.
Yes, it's a matter of life and death for my brother. I want him to rest. Besides which, he's delirious and can't tell you anything.
Can I help?
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He
Let
was
me make
only
it.
meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
Do I lie and say I'm a physician? I'm not a physician, but I could try and help.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the crone.
No.
I'll have a look there then.
But
No.
no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Oh, this is a wild goose chase. I
Everyone
thought
to
I
me.
thought I had it.
You there?
How do where do I go for this? Find out what medicine. to give to Captain Thomas. They got me running all over the place.
Everyone to me.
Gotta be fast about it. Gotta be fast about it. Okay. How am I gonna get back up here? Going for a sprint. Let's try and get up here.
I'm as hungry as a... Where are
Okay.
you going?
It's fine.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Can I go up this way? I can. Okay. Okay. Still up? Yep. Let's close this. Someone's gonna be in here. Someone's definitely gonna be in here. Oh no. No! Catherine. Oh wait, it's
You?
Catherine.
What in God's name are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
You're some kind of spy.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice for you.
And you are?
I already told you. I'm a maid here.
Why don't you give your name?
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We both know you're lying.
That's crazy.
The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
You know I was locked up. For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. You? What in God's name are you doing here?
Stop, stop, stop. I need whatever's in here. Stop.
Get your ass out of here before I call the guards.
What am I looking for? This.
Huh?
I'm leaving.
Hey?
I'm leaving.
Permitted to be here.
I know. Just run. I'm faster. I can just get out here. I'll just get out here. I'll hide from him. Yep. Just keep running. I'm going this way. I have the journal.
He vanishes like the wind.
She's still whining about the blacksmith. Persistence. Persistence is key. Do I try and go back up here? Where is this alchemy?
Hey! You're the one they're looking for here!
No, just surrender. Just surrender.
Felt like doing a bit of... for now!
No, I'm not robbing anything.
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both met.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
The same story.
They're really... Well, this... then all of
Is it gonna work again?
Oh,
Alright.
It worked again. That's fine. That's fine.
Don't even look at the stairs. Never mind sitting one step.
He's fine. He'll just let me walk up. Sorry, let me close this. What can I do? Can I bring her the journal? Or can I look at the book? Get hold of fever tonic. Okay, I didn't need to do all that running around. Fever tonic. Maybe can I bring it back to her?
And don't gobble everything.
Shoot. Shoot. Can I bring it back to her?
Bell. Half the time is up.
No, I gotta go this way. Gotta go this way.
How does it look?
Not very good.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Everyone to me. You there?
Yeah, I'm taking that. That's worth 1,500 gold. I'm taking that. That's mine now. So let me close that. Okay. 6 bells. Half my time is gone.
If anything goes missing there.
I don't have any lockpicks and I need fever tonic. Hold up, let's see what we need and then we'll go from there. Read the book.
The 7th bell.
Oh no. Fever tonic. I need 3 handfuls of feverfew, 2 handfuls of ginger, and a handful of elderberry leaves. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. There's no ingredients here. There's saltpeter. Yep. We're okay. We're okay. Look for ingredients. Quickly, quickly. I have no lockpicks. I need a lockpick. I can sell this crucifix to this thief guy down here. Get some lockpicks. Go see if there's... Where is he? Oh no, where is he? There he is. There he is.
What about those locks? Shh. Let's see what...
Let me sell this to him. And give me all of your lockpicks.
No, that looks like it's stolen.
Shoot. 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 Shoot.
Yeah, then.
I'm so screwed. Hans is screwed. Maybe I can find the fever tonic somewhere in the castle. Where can I find it somewhere in the castle? I bet there would be something. There's probably something up here. Like if I just sneak around properly. Don't worry about it. This guy sees me go up here every time and just doesn't care. Okay, let's sneak around a bit. That's locked. Nothing in there. It's the 8th bell.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
I'm in a bad position. Hans is in a bad position. I bet there's fever tonic in here. This guy's busy writing stuff down. What is this floating thing? What is this? I can't get in here. Why is this here? Okay, I can go buy a lockpick now. Just finding that little chest.
What about those... Shh. Let's...
Yep. Give me 2, if I can. haggle
I'd
for
like
a
to
bit?
discuss the price, but of
Yep.
course.
Yep. 25, 26, 26.5.
Aye, you'll convince. I hope you'll be satisfied.
Okay, we got 2 lockpicks. It's a very easy. I'm not good at lockpicking.
Himself announced that everyone should have a good bow.
I'll be after.
I'm going.
Well, that's a tough one.
This is the one time he comes and attacks me? There's no way. There's no way. I'm getting in here. And I'm closing the door. And he'll be none the wiser. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Start alchemy. Let's go. We gotta be quick about it. Next. 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 Fever tonic. You will need wine. 3 handfuls of fever few. Let's start there. Three handfuls of this. 1. Let's put it in the dish. 2. 3. Let's read again. Okay, let's add it.
9th bell.
Oh my god.
3 to go.
Oh my god. Return. We gotta put the wine in. Move down. Let's wait till it's boiling. And we gotta add this and do it for 2 turns. Do this. 1 turn. Turn it again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's lift this up. And then we are moving on to the 2 handfuls of ginger. Add the ginger last. We gotta grind the elderberry leaves and add them to the cauldron. Okay. Two things of elderberry leaves. Right? 2 things of elderberry leaves. 2 and a handful of elderberry leaves. Okay, no. Nope. Just one. Let's grind this up. Quickly. We're really pushing it here. Return. What do I do now? Just add them. Okay. Very nice. And then 2 handfuls of ginger, and I think we just add those 2. 2 handfuls of ginger and add the ginger. One ginger. 2 ginger. And then What else? What else do we do? Cystic? What is a cystic? Still? Is this what it... I don't know. Pour? Did we do it? Fever tonicum.
Must have overboiled it.
I did do the last overboil. I did bellow it once, but maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. Fever tonicum. I did the last boil. I probably had it. Okay.
The 10th bell.
10th bell.
I don't have much time left.
10th bell. Go.
There you are. Halt.
No, there's not time for this.
Anything goes missing. Look, I'm not on duty.
There's not time for this. There's straight up not time for this. Just close the door. They're not gonna find me. Keep looking. I've got a captain to save, and then a lord to save, with an overbrewed tonic that might either help him or make it worse. We'll see. Oh yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
I did something.
It will have to be diluted.
Probably a good thing. It's overbrewed.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work,
It better work.
I don't think he'll last long.
That's 11 bells. We got 1 hour. It comes down to the last bell. I thought I had it when I got permission to come up here. Initially, I think we're fine. It'll be okay. Let him out. That's the good. Is this good? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. Is he gonna be safe? Everybody wants to see him hang. Please. This has got to be humbling. Knocking him off his high horse. Oh god.
To be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws, and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous
Thomas.
man, a brawler.
Thomas,
and
please.
A thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
Oh god. How does no one know him for a lord? Like no one else at all. Besides Henry. Please, Thomas. This is my fault. I wasn't fast
And
enough. I could have
so,
saved him.
For the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until death.
Yes.
You can't execute this man.
Yes.
He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake.
But sir, the captain.
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious.
No, you're deranged.
Seize them immediately.
No.
I can't do this. I am a nobleman, you hear? A noble. Get your hands off me.
What?
You can't do this.
There's no way. No, this is a joke.
Open the gate.
Who's this then?
My lord.
Is this Von Bergo?
What the hell is going on?
Von Bergov?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You
can't hang him.
nut job.
He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down!
Oh my god.
And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Oh jeez. What happened out on the road? Why is everybody injured? And now he's passed out too. How is that gonna help us? Excuse me. Apologies. Oh, we're okay. We're not wearing ratty clothing, at least.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
This guy deserves a swift kick in the face. This Chamberlain. This guy looks much better, wearing the same outfit.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
What are we here to tell him? Like,
My
wow.
respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Holy.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my Chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
Ha! A gulp.
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
You could say it was shitty.
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your Chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed.
Huh.
And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I
Just a talk.
apologize to you for that unpleasantness.
Unpleasantness.
At
That's all you
least
have to say.
Better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
I'm curious if they actually would have hung Hans. I bet they would have.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I'm gonna stay silent.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Very good.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
I'm not gonna ask who he is. We'll find that out in due time.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine, and it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Okay. Is that all?
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it. Those two other things. Is the route safe? Who is Lord in the back? We'll find out along the way, right?
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Very good. Very good. Now this guy has to lick our boots and kind of help us out. That's kind of nice.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There your...
Gonna give me, like, a broom closet.
Shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore, he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Oh, Pebbles.
Gentlemen?
Am I emotionally invested in Pebbles? I don't know if I am. Get an upgrade horse.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get it.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No. You are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realised! Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Fantastic.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit.
Why do I lose reputation for that?
Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see.
What a
Rumor has it that
what an
the
introduction.
castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it.
Okay.
It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I kind of found that out when I was trying to break out and save the captain of the guard, you know? Why do I have to follow him? Why can't I just go find my place by myself? Like, I'm not...
The jail cells are down there.
I'm not
But I
dissimilar
believe
to
you're
how
already
Hans
fairly well
feels about the guy.
acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
This guy deserves a swift kick.
Unless you're planning to accommodate me in the dungeons, I'm not interested.
Be at ease, we're almost there.
Look at this horse. Attila. That's a sweet horse name.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings.
Well,
You'll
fantastic.
find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
My God.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
What an arse. Okay. Here, this stuff that I was given. Some free clothing. Let me close this. Have some privacy, finally. Oh my God. What an introduction to this castle. To Trosky Castle. As a prisoner. Almost watch my lord get hung. Some crazy stuff, truly. Okay. So I'm like sleeping below like the guards' quarters or something. Just can't go upstairs. Got my equipment. Let me pick up the military swords, the gifts that were given to me. I really am curious if they actually would have, like, killed off Hans. That would have been, kind of interesting. Would he, like, would it have just been me talking to the Lord there? Lord von Burgo? Probably. My axe, my shield, feel so much safer now. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna save as well. Oh yeah. We got our armor on. I'm gonna go sell some other stuff to the blacksmith.
What would you like?
No. Oh, look at that helmet. That's fancy. Okay. Better chest plates too. This just means that all the bandits are gonna have harder stuff going forward too. Like that's what I'm thinking. Looking through this stuff. Do I slip in the golden crucifix? That's a pretty big thing. Let's try.
Seems you're trying to sell me stolen goods. You'll
saw
have to
it.
give me a discount.
He
Let's
saw
agree
it.
on a price.
He saw it. Nope. Sorry.
I'm done haggling with you.
Let's go back and you can just have all of the armor. And I will wait until the other thing is not stolen. How was that? The crucifix being the other thing. Yeah, he doesn't even want to haggle with me. One try and it's over. Okay. Sure, give me the 72.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Sure. Sure.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account.
That's too
I've
damn
got
bad.
the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
Is this herring? I like the name. Oh, herring is a substantial upgrade on all accords. Sorry, Pebbles.
How's your husband?
I took a look at herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good.
Yeah.
He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've
Fantastic.
heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
So I heard. I've met the nomads and I've seen their black market of horses.
So I heard. Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses.
Kinda.
I learned to ride with cumans on my tail. And arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman
Okay.
like you needs equipment. As you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Take care.
Did I just get like better horse stuff too? Or is this what was on Pebbles?
Pissing down again.
Indeed it is.
Pissing down.
Oh, everybody's saying it's pissing down again.
What would you like, friend?
Trade.
Sure.
Give me 175.
Do we have a deal?
That sounds real.
Oh, 170.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Very good, very good. I don't know why I'm still so overweight.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a quest from this guy?
What would you like?
Why?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Of course.
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean hornbills?
From hell. Do you know any other kind?
What?
I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Let's get to the point.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
What a brave man.
Lord von Berghoff has my
Wow.
admiration then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
Oh my god.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from, and then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I can handle that. I got this.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task.
That's
but don't
fantastic.
stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Give me holy water.
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. Take care, Henry.
I have no idea what to expect from this quest. I'm not gonna do it right now. But I'm very fascinated. The story to this game, everything going on is so fascinating. I meant to say that earlier when I was talking to Lord von Berghoff. The story to this game unfolds fantastically. I'm very impressed. And I can't tell if this whole haunted by demons narrative is like his way of ruling the people with some kind of fear. And like it's his way of like just go do something, go busy yourself. Like it's that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. It's great. I'll investigate it later. Oh, I can talk to Hans and go do this quest. I think I'll do that. I'll do that.